Hello everyone, I'm glad to see you on my channel. In this video, I'd like to tell you how I managed to turn $50 into almost $20,000 this month. Today is 31st July 2025 and it's the perfect time to sum things up. Well, let me start by saying that some of you might think this is just gambling. Some might say it's just a fairy tale. But please, friends, don't rush to any conclusions. Please watch this video until the end. In this video, I'll show you my strategy on the pocket option platform, which really works. The idea is simple. You choose where the price will go, place a bet, and get the result. Of course, it all sounds very simple, but if you just randomly press buttons on your keyboard, you'll lose your deposit very quickly, and it won't end well. That's why it's important to understand when, where, and why to enter a trade. Well, anyway, let me show you everything. So, Pocket Option is a platform where you trade short-term deals. You choose an asset, for example, Euro and Japanese yen in this case. You can choose not only currency assets, but also cryptocurrencies, commodities, the commodity market, the stock market, over-the-counter assets, and so on. And accordingly, you select an asset. In my case, it's a currency pair. You select the expiration time, here it's 1 minute, choose the amount you want to enter the trade with, and click choose price direction. In just a few minutes, you'll know whether you are in profit or not. If you did everything right, let's say you put in $50, you'll get $96 if the trade is successful. If you make a mistake, you lose $50. Friends, I don't recommend making a large deposit when you are just starting out. Try $50 to $100, that's enough. Even better, try practicing on a demo account first. That's what I did myself. You can practice calmly and then move on to trading with real money. Now, let's get to the strategy itself. I use various elements of technical analysis in my trading. In this video, I want to talk to you about an indicator called momentum. Here's how you set it up. Go to the second tab, Tools, and select Momentum. You'll see a histogram like this appear. I don't like this format of the indicator, so I always customize it for myself. Click on the pencil, select a period of 10, go to Styles, click on this gear icon, set it to 3 pixels, choose Line, and notice that it's currently set to histogram. We select Line, click Save, and as a result, we get this kind of display, this kind of tool. So, what is momentum anyway? It's a technical analysis tool. It's been around for more than 60 years. It came to us from the 1960s and 1970s of the last century. So, it's a very old, fundamental indicator. What does it represent? Well, it measures the rate of change of your instrument's price over a certain period of time. So, it's calculated as the difference between the current price and the price, for example, from 10 periods ago. We've set up the indicators together. Now, let's get to the core of the strategy, the essence of momentum. If you see that the momentum line is dropping sharply downwards, that's a signal the price will soon bounce back up. And conversely, if you see the momentum line shooting upwards, the price will move down. The stronger this spike, the more reliable the signal. If you see deviations, enter in the opposite direction. This really works. Now I'll show you how. In my experience, this works especially well on 1-minute trades. A couple of nuances about trading. Look, friends, when you choose currency pairs, in my opinion and from my experience, all currency pairs with the euro and the dollar behave much more predictably. So if you are a beginner and don't have much trading experience, I recommend you focus on these pairs, currency pairs with the US dollar and currency pairs with the euro. Second point, if you see that on some instruments the momentum line is just hanging around somewhere in the middle, for example, not here, but here, you see, it's just floating in the middle. I don't recommend getting into such trades. I don't recommend entering such trades. Why? Because it would be a lottery. In this case, it's impossible to predict the price movement. In my opinion, it's better to wait for the next clear signal or indicator, and it's better to skip this moment here, even if it means missing out on some profit or loss. It's better to stay on the sidelines and enter the next trade. Another important point, what should you do if you guessed wrong and the price moves against you? There are two options here. The first option, you simply wait for the next signal. The overall momentum trading strategy is profitable, so about 70 to 80 out of 100 trades will be winners. Yes, friends, I hope you didn't think that you could make a profit on 100% of your trades. This is the market. There are risks here. This is trading. So please trade responsibly. And the second point, you can use the martingale system. You can double your next bet to cover the previous loss. For example, if you lost $50, you place 100 on the next trade, win and recover your loss, and you end up in profit. Just friends, please don't get carried away. Always return to your original amount. As I mentioned before, I recommend starting with small amounts and only then moving on to more significant money and so on. Well, friends, let's move on to trading and start with currency pairs. As I said earlier, it's not worth getting into every situation. That's not why we are here together. For example, here you can see the line in the middle. This is the consolidation zone. Most likely, there won't be any trading here. It would just be a lottery. Now, here you see this spike going down. I'll take a $50 buy trade. The time frame is 1 minute. While we still have time before expiration, let's check out some other assets. Here too, we have a spike going up. I'll go for a sell trade. Not a bad trading setup. Let's see how this one turns out. So, we have two trades running at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't see any other options among the assets. So, right here as well, basically, we could enter a sell trade. Alright, let's go back to the first trade, Euro to Swiss franc. There are literally 10 seconds left until expiration, and we'll see the result of the first trade. 3 seconds. Yes, perfect. This trade closes in profit for us. Let's keep going. The second trade. For the second trade, we are holding a short position. Great, we are also closing this one in profit. And the third trade. For the third trade, we are also holding a short position. And here, most likely, it will be a solid profit as well. As we can see, that's a plus of $96 here. And here too, we are closing the trade with a confident profit. Excellent. Let's take a look at the next trades. So far, we have 3 trades behind us and all 3 have been successful. So, here we have a great situation. I'll go for a buy. US dollar to Brazilian real on the over-the-counter market. We are seeing some big red candles going down. I think there should be some buying here. We've taken a long position together. Let's keep watching. While we are waiting, we've got some time. So as you can see, there's already a good rebound happening here. Let's see what happens next year. Alright, it's already too late to enter here, I think. Okay. Euro to Canadian dollar. There's nothing for us to catch here either. It would be a lottery, and we don't like lotteries. Alright, Euro to USD, great situation to buy. So, back to the trade Euro to Brazilian Real, excellent profit. The trade closes with a $96 profit. That's our fourth trade closed now. Let's keep watching. Euro to Canadian. Alright, no, it's already too late to enter now, we won't. Here, Euro dollar to Brazilian Real, basically, you see, there's already a wick on the candle. Here, it turns out there's support, and you could enter from here, but it's a bit risky. If we drop back below this wick, then I'd buy from there. Although, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Let's probably skip it. Let's get back to our trade, Euro to dollar long. Great job. Here too, we managed to make a profit. So, we had 5 trades. All the trades were profitable. So I think we can wrap up this video here. Friends, in the description of this video you will find a link to register with the broker pocket option. You'll also find a promo code that will add 60% to your first deposit. So, when you make your first deposit, pocket option will add 60% to your account. Oh, and what else do I want to say? Trade responsibly and stay alert. Trading is tough, but it's possible. There are risks here, but as they say, the only place without risks is a regular job. That's it. So, good luck to everyone. Register, set up the momentum indicator and trade. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.